Hi and welcome to Purple Nirvana. Today we are talking about 7 highly effective tips to help break bad habits. Bad habits can hold us back from achieving our goals and living our best lives. But the good news is that they can be broken. So if you are ready to make a change, stick around. Tip number 1. Identify your triggers. The first step to breaking a bad habit is to identify your triggers. What are the things that make you want to engage in the habit? Are certain times of the day more difficult than others? Are you more likely to engage in the habit when you're stressed, bored, or tired? Once you know your triggers, you can start to develop strategies for avoiding them or coping with them in a healthy way. For example, if you tend to snack on unhealthy foods when you're bored, you could try finding other ways to deal with boredom, such as going for a walk, calling a friend, or reading a book. Tip number 2. Set realistic goals. Don't try to break all of your bad habits at once. Start by focusing on one habit at a time. Set small, achievable goals for yourself. For example, instead of trying to quit smoking altogether, start by committing to smoking 1 cigarette less per day. Or instead of trying to lose all of your excess weight at once, start by committing to losing 1 pound per week. Tip number 3. Make a plan. Once you have a goal in mind, make a plan for how you are going to achieve it. What will you do when you are tempted to engage in your bad habit? How will you reward yourself for sticking to your goals? For example, if you're trying to quit smoking, you might develop a plan for how to deal with the cravings. You might decide that whenever you have a craving, you'll go for a walk, chew gum, or speak to someone. You might also decide to reward yourself for each day that you go without smoking. Tip number 4. Find a support system. Breaking a bad habit is easier when you have the support of others. Talk to a friend, family member, therapist, or support group about your goals. They can offer support and encouragement when you need it. You can also find online support groups and forums for people who are trying to break the same habit as you. These groups can be a great source of information, motivation, and support. Tip number 5. Celebrate small victories. Breaking a bad habit is not just about eliminating the behavior, but also about building new habits. Celebrate each small victory along the way. Recognizing your accomplishments will help boost your motivation and keep you motivated to continue pursuing your goals. Tip number 6. Practice self-compassion. Breaking a bad habit requires effort, and it's okay to make mistakes. Instead of beating yourself up when you slip up, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself kindly and understand that it takes time to change habits. Be gentle with yourself and continue moving forward. Tip number 7. Don't be afraid to slip up. Everyone slips up from time to time. If you slip up, don't beat yourself up about it. Just pick yourself up and keep going. The important thing is to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. If you slip up, remind yourself of why you're trying to break the habit in the first place. Think about the benefits that you'll experience once you are free from the habit, and then recommit yourself to your goals. Breaking bad habits and creating new good ones takes time and effort, but it's worth it. When you break a bad habit, you're one step closer to achieving your goals and living your best life. Do share your tips for breaking bad habits in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more empowering content.